Yes, it's new video time again, and you know what? From now on I'm going to be uploading four videos a month. Can you believe it? I can, I'm contractually obligated. Anyway, Wii U has nothing to do with this video, but is the name of Nintendo's new console they've recently announced. It amused me because it sounds like one of the sort of cheap Chinese rip-offs of the Wii that I occasionally review. Wii U, dearie me. In fact, the only good thing about that name is if you say it repeatedly in a slightly high-pitched fashion, it sounds quite a lot like a police siren. Wii U, 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 Wii U. There we are. Fantastic. In fact, just saying the name of the new console is more fun than most Wii games, so well done, Nintendo. Anyway, more to the point, let's look at a rip-off, shall we? Because that's what we're here for. It's a fake Wii controller and it's a pop station, and I hate it already. It's the WLL. WZ889. Yeah, WLL. How are we going to pronounce that? Yes, that's good. Woolulul. Doesn't seem quite silly enough, but woolulul. Ah, let's do the high-pitched thing for the Wii U. Woolulul, 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 woolulul. That's it. Woolulul. That is my new console. Hey everyone, I just went to the shops and bought a woolulul. Would you like to have a go on my woolulul? Fantastic. Just occurred to me, do you think this is what YouTube had in mind when they developed the partner program? Yes, I think by sharing ad revenue with members of the public, we can hopefully entice a 34-year-old man to put a broken toy on a knackered old sofa and keep shouting, "Woolulul!" It's exactly the sort of area Google needs to move into. Yeah. Deary me, I don't know why they sound so posh. Woolulul! Ah, well, there's nothing you can do about it now, YouTube. You're stuck with me. Ha ha, you can't do no... Sorry, I'll be good, I'll be good. Ugh. Blimey, that was a close one. Right, let's have a look at this thing then, and not say the name too often. Right, we've got a name and some Chinese and some writings. Oh dear, games that swap over. I bet that doesn't work properly. I look forward to that failing. And oh dear, a couple of mutants on the side. Tong Schindler, is that how that's said? I've got no idea. Tong Schindler. One's like got a spiky head, one's got a sort of sad onion thing going on. And they're holding hands because they're deeply in love, or they've glued their hands together. All a bit odd, that, really. What do they happen? Are they going to have a baby? What would the baby look like? A disease, I think, is the answer to that. Something written on the side in incredibly small letters. I think I can focus on that without using macro, actually. It's basically safety instructions in Spanish. Oh, that's not really very interesting. Ah, this is the main thing. Pictures of games that look nothing like the ones in the machine. Well, since this is clearly a crappy LCD screen, if they do look anything like that, I shall be very impressed. Soccer! And here's like a old picture of FIFA or something. Snowboarder! Here's of SSX or something. Street Overlord! Well, that's clearly a mock-up using King of Fighters sprites. Basketball's just a bloody Photoshop job, look. Try harder, lads. And racing car seems to be some kind of painting. Yeah, we're not entirely convinced. I'm surprised they didn't write actual screenshots, but there we are. 5 in 1. Thunderclap attack. So is that what it's called? The Woolulul Thunderclap attack. I see. Battery installation. Make sure the unit is turned off. Locate the battery cover. Oh man, how long did that take to focus? Open the battery cover. Blah, 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 blah. Warning, some parts of this product is very little. Never allow children to put any of them into mouth, nose or ear. Otherwise they may be hurt. This product is not applicable to the children below 3 years. Please use it under supervision of adult. Who is this mysterious man called Adult? Could be a woman, could be a horse, who knows. Right, recycle, not 3 sad onions, blah 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 blah. Right, enough of that. Let's see what's inside. Oh, things that fall everywhere, apparently. Oh, there's no instructions on the inside. Mildly disappointed. Should mention at this point this was donated to me by a kind viewer. Can't remember who, because my admin is appalling. Sorry. Right, so I put batteries in it earlier, so in theory we should be able to just turn it on after we've had a bit of a look at it. Right, there's a mystery button. I don't know what that does. Find out in a minute. A horrible D-pad. Oh my goodness. It's technically a D-pad. You can push the whole thing in one lump, look. Nasty. A button for turning on and off the sound. If the sound's anything like a normal pop station, that will be very important. On switch, start, reset, A, B... Batteries at the back, and that button presumably makes the screen fly out. Let's try it actually. Yeah, there we are. Click that back in. And here we go. Right, tell you what, let's switch to some sort of fixed focus mode so you can actually see the screen. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Prepare for the jump cut. Whoa, there we go. I've also had to set up a halogen light above for the simple reason that you can't see the screen because there's not enough light unless you're on the surface of the bloody sun or something. Reminds me of the Game Boy Advance, actually. Right, let's turn this thing on, shall we? And doubtless scream with horror as we see one of the many Pop Station games we've seen 1,000 times before. And brilliantly, we're straight into City Fighter. Perfect. Thanks, lads. I've still got to twist it to the side so you can see. Look. It's that game where two people pull their arms and legs off and throw them at each other, blah, blah, blah. The only interesting thing about this is if you played the latest Mortal Kombat game, it actually has a mode in the Challenge Tower set thing where the characters literally fire their arms and legs at each other. Was it inspired by the Pop Station game? Almost certainly not, but it's of interest anyway. Right, I'm so sick of that, I'm not even going to attempt to play it. Let's just put in another one. I should point out that all the little cartridge screen things are completely unlabelled, so you've got no idea what you're putting in, what you're getting yourself into, and that kind of... Oh! Also, they fly out and hit the floor and make me sad. Right. Here's another one then. Are you ready? Because I'm not. Ooh, scratch on the screen. Funky! Sort of vaguely recognise that tune. Oh, it's just the bloody Submarine Invasion rubbish. A little submarine fires lines at crappy jerking aircraft over the head and you can't see what's going on, and frankly, it makes you wish you'd never been born. Let's press the sound button. Shall we? Oh no, there's that mystery button, isn't there? The mystery, what does that do? It makes it quiet, then turns the sound off, and then back on again. What does the sound button do then? Exactly the same. There we are, the sound's so bad they're giving you 2 buttons to turn it off. You can't complain. I can't be bothered to play that. It's the same old junk. That's why I think that's one we've seen the most past City Fighter or Street Overlord or whatever they're calling the rubbish fighter these days. Okay, cartridge number 3. Away, away, oh yes, it's time for some soccer action, where basically 6 aliens are flitting around a pixel, and in the corner of the screen we've got cheerleaders, you know, just like you don't get at football matches. By football there I mean soccer, not American football. Oh, it's difficult having an international audience, which is why from now on my videos will only be available in Estonia. Maybe not. Well, I can't be bothered to play this for the simple reason that it is virtually impossible to work out, but it's one of the least seen Pop Station games, so that's something new anyway. It just occurred to me I'm going to have to play one of these before the end, aren't I? Oh dear. Not looking forward to that. Right. Ooh, this looks new. Bit of Ode to Joy, or Ode to Crap, as it is for these. So what is going on? Is this snowboarding or something? I can't really make out what the character in the middle is. Oh yeah, it looks like a snowboarder in a certain position. In the other positions it just looks like a random collection of junk somebody's pushed down a hill. Random junk down a hill simulator. Oh, that would be cool. Maybe it's an old man in a bathtub and this is Last of the Summer Wine, the game. Who can say? Right, let's play it then. Start. No, he's on fire or something. Or giving off a lot of static electricity at the very least. Start, here we go. Right. 3, 2, 1, go, you all! Right, how do we accelerate? That's B. Right. D-pad's nice. That's one of the biggest lies I've ever told. Can we go up a gear or something? Nope, there's a sort of a brake. Is it a brake or is it just a button that makes a bizarre chuffing noise? It sounds a bit like woo-lul-lul-lul. Oh, hang on. Let's get some speed up again. Oh, dearie me. So bored. This is exactly the same as all the racing games on the Pop Station and blurg. Let's get rid of... Oh! Didn't turn it off first. That's probably not going to help me. Probably means it won't pick up the next game probably now or something. Actually, there's a point. These have all worked, haven't they? It has actually picked up the different games each time. That's a rarity for this kind of thing. Right, turn her on. Oh dear. I think I might have broken it. Yeah. Oh no! Oh my goodness, I thought it hadn't picked up the game, but it is just the same game with motorcycle graphics. Thanks, lads. Let me chuck that over there and turn the autofocus back on. Bling! The joke is that's called instant autofocus. If you think that's an instant, you don't know what words mean. So there we are then. That is the Woolulul, arguably one of the worst forms of pop station, and that really is saying something. Although this has made me think of an interesting point. It won't be long before the pop station manufacturers are making Wii U based pop stations. What on earth will they look like? Will they have like a really big screen with controls on the side, or something that pretends to connect to your television and doesn't? Who knows? Answer all of us. It'll just be the cheapest thing they can stick an LCD screen and bloody City Fighter on, won't it? Ugh.
And now it's time for Sydnor 7, the robot's head with the combined knowledge and attitude of the internet.
Sydnor 7. What are the main symptoms of glaucoma?
Buy some products or services.
Sydnor 7. What are the main symptoms of glaucoma?
Buy some products or services.
Sydnor 7. What are the main symptoms of glaucoma?
Buy some products or services.
Right, fine, here you go. Now, Sydnor 7. What are the main symptoms of glaucoma?
Read the fucking manual.